For over 2 decades, one name has dominated the basketball world: LeBron James. A kid from Akron, Ohio, who became an NBA billionaire, a cultural icon, and a father who eventually shared the court with his own son. This is his complete career timeline, from the poverty-stricken apartments of Akron to a personal fortune worth $1.4 billion. It starts on December 30, 1984, when a 16-year-old girl named Gloria Marie James gives birth to a boy at Summer Health Akron campus in Ohio. His father, Anthony McClelland, a man with an extensive criminal record, wants nothing to do with his son. So Gloria raises LeBron alone. And when I say alone, I mean alone in the hardest possible circumstances. During LeBron's early childhood, the two of them moved 7 times in a single year, bouncing between run-down apartments while Gloria searched desperately for steady work. 7 addresses in 12 months. That kind of instability breaks most kids, and it nearly broke LeBron too. By 4th grade, he was skipping school, teetering on the edge of dropping out entirely. That's when Gloria made a decision that would change basketball history. She sent her son to live with Frank Walker, a local youth football coach who saw something in the boy. Walker gave LeBron structure, rules, a stable home, and most importantly, he introduced 9-year-old LeBron James to basketball. By 5th grade, LeBron was playing organized ball. By middle school, he was competing in AAU basketball for the Northeast Ohio Shooting Stars. And by the time he walked through the doors of St. Vincent-St. Mary High School in 1999, everyone in Akron already knew his name. What happened next was genuinely unprecedented. As a 6'2" freshman, LeBron averaged 18 points and 6 rebounds per game on a team that went 27-0. Winning the Division III state title as the only undefeated boys team in Ohio that year. As a sophomore, he put up 25 points, 7 rebounds, nearly 6 assists, and almost 4 steals per game. The school had to move home games to the University of Akron 5,000-seat arena just to handle the crowds, because college scouts and NBA executives were showing up to watch a teenager play high school basketball. He was named Ohio Mr. Basketball and selected to the USA Today All-USA First Team, becoming the first sophomore in history to earn either honor. And while all of this was happening, he was also playing wide receiver on the football team, racking up over 700 receiving yards in a single season. In February 2002, at just 17 years old, LeBron appeared on the cover of Sports Illustrated under a headline that would follow him for the rest of his life: The Chosen One. His high school career ended with 101 wins against only 6 losses, 3 state championships, and 2,667 total points. He was, without question, the most hyped high school prospect basketball had ever seen. June 26, 2003. The Cleveland Cavaliers select LeBron James with the first overall pick in the NBA draft. His rookie salary was just over $4 million, and he made every penny count, winning Rookie of the Year in the 2003 to 2004 season. By 2005, he was an All-Star. By 2007, he had dragged a mediocre Cavaliers roster to the NBA Finals. By 2009, he was the league's most valuable player, and he won it again in 2010. But Cleveland couldn't build a championship team around him. On July 8, 2010, LeBron made the most controversial decision of his career. On a live ESPN special called The Decision, he announced he was leaving Cleveland for the Miami Heat. Fans burned his jersey in the streets. Cavaliers owner Dan Gilbert published a furious open letter calling the move cowardly. But as ESPN analyst Jackie McMullen later noted, the decision was really the birth of player empowerment in professional sports. The power shifted irrevocably to the athlete. In Miami, LeBron formed a super team with Dwayne Wade and Chris Bosh. They reached 4 consecutive finals from 2011 to 2014. That first trip in 2011 ended in humiliation. The Dallas Mavericks dismantled LeBron, who averaged just 17.8 points per game while turning the ball over 24 times. Critics called him a choker and insisted he couldn't win when it mattered most. He answered with 2 consecutive championships in 2012 and 2013, winning Finals Most Valuable Player in League, Most Valuable Player both years. Then, in July 2014, he did something no one expected. He went home. LeBron returned to the Cleveland Cavaliers with one mission: end the city's 52-year championship drought across all major professional sports. It took 2 years, and what happened in June of 2016 is, by many accounts, the greatest NBA Finals ever played. The Golden State Warriors, coming off a record-setting 73-win regular season, took a 3-1 series lead. No team in NBA Finals history had ever come back from 3-1 down. LeBron responded by averaging 29.7 points, 11.3 rebounds, 8.9 assists, 2.6 steals, and 2.3 blocks over those final 3 games. He became the first and only player in NBA history to lead all players in a series in every single major statistical category. Then came Game 7 on the road, with the score tied and under 2 minutes remaining. Andre Iguodala broke free on a fast break, and LeBron chased him down from behind, pinning the layup against the backboard. The block. Moments later, when the final buzzer sounded, LeBron collapsed on the court in tears. "Cleveland, this is for you." In 2018, LeBron signed a 4-year, $153.5 million contract with the Los Angeles Lakers. 2 years later, in the Orlando bubble during a global pandemic, he won his 4th championship, defeating, of all teams, the Miami Heat, and became the first player in NBA history to win Finals MVP with 3 different franchises. The business empire he built off the court is arguably just as remarkable as anything he accomplished on it. In 2011, he invested $6.5 million in Fenway Sports Group, which owns Liverpool Football Club and the Boston Red Sox. That stake has grown to roughly $90 million. In 2012, he put less than $1 million into Blaze Pizza, and by 2017, that investment was worth $25 million. In 2015, he signed a lifetime deal with Nike reportedly worth over $1 billion. He didn't just endorse products. He took equity and thought in decades, not quarters. Today, Forbes estimates LeBron James is worth $1.4 billion, making him the first active NBA player to become a billionaire. The kid who moved 7 times in 1 year now earns over $52 million per season in salary alone, with career basketball earnings exceeding $580 million, the highest total in NBA history. And he used that wealth to give back. In 2018, he opened the I Promise School in Akron through his LeBron James Family Foundation, a public elementary school for at-risk youth. When ESPN's Rachel Nichols asked if opening that school meant more than his NBA titles, LeBron said simply, I do mean it." On February 7th, 2023, LeBron passed Kareem Abdul-Jabbar to become the NBA's all-time leading scorer. In 2024, at 39 years old, he won the Olympic MVP at the Paris Games, leading Team USA to gold. Then, on October 22nd, 2024, LeBron and his son, Bronny James, stepped onto the court together against the Minnesota Timberwolves, becoming the first father-son duo to play in an NBA game simultaneously. LeBron later said on the New Heights podcast that playing alongside Bronny was probably the #1 accomplishment I have ever been able to do. In January 2025, he surpassed Michael Jordan for the most 30-point games in regular season history. In February, at age 40, he became the oldest player ever to score 40 in a game. He was inducted into the Basketball Hall of Fame in 2025 as a member of the 2008 Olympic team while still actively playing. And now, at 41 years old, after 23 regular seasons, 4 MVP awards, 4 championships, 22 All-Star selections, and 10 finals appearances, LeBron James has departed the Lakers and will suit up for at least one more season elsewhere. From a kid who nearly dropped out in 4th grade to a billionaire who changed the way athletes think about power, legacy, and business, the LeBron James story isn't just a basketball story. It's an American story. And somehow, it still isn't over.